The sport of road bike racing is more competitive than it has ever been. To compete at any level demands intense focus, a high level of fitness, and exceptional bike handling skills. When a rider lacks any one of these components, the results are less than desirable. To differentiate themselves from the rest of the pack, riders must dedicate months, years, and often decades towards developing their fitness and skills. But more road racers are discovering a way to refine their skills and fitness even further and faster through mountain biking. Like road biking, mountain biking has become far more popular in the last 10 years. It allows people to build fitness and develop confidence while avoiding some of the monotony that comes with road riding. Mountain biking can help riders develop bike control skills like cornering, braking, and jumping that will greatly improve potential performance in other disciplines. It gives riders knowledge and experience necessary to predict how the bike will respond in a variety of conditions on the road and make adjustments to their riding style accordingly. Going along with what I said about understanding how different conditions are going to affect your bike handling, it's raining out right now. I'm out in the woods with a couple of friends, and it is very slick. Had some close calls already, so we'll see how they ride it. So to the untrained eye, that probably just looked like uncontrolled barreling down a hill, but I assure you there was calculation involved, drawing from previous experience in riding conditions like this, and then just split-second decisions, reactions based on feedback you're getting from the bike and from just how your tires are reacting, suspension's working, taking all of that into account before you make any sort of maneuver is really important in mountain biking. And if you can ride something like this in these conditions, you're going to be able to get yourself out of a lot of situations on the road that most other riders wouldn't be able to do. Whether bombing through Black Diamond Rock Garden or cruising down a Blue Flow trail, the skills required to handle a bike while mountain biking lead to significant improvements in the rider's overall confidence and performance potential on the road. Understanding the limitations of grip, the effect of weight distribution on handling, and brake modulation are just some of the benefits riders may see from just a few rides on a mountain bike. If riders choose to incorporate mountain biking regularly into their training, they may open the door to a whole new level of performance. So, we've established how the bike control skills developed in mountain biking can help a rider in a variety of situations on the road. But a benefit that often goes overlooked in mountain biking is the fitness gained from repeated high-intensity intervals. Climbing on a mountain bike trail is very different than on the road. While road biking involves prolonged periods of moderate power, mountain biking requires short periods of high power, followed by rest or lower power. These short sprints may be needed to clear a rocky climb, accelerate for a jump, or catch a rider while racing. By looking at heart rate and elevation data gathered from a collegiate short track cross-country race, we can see that riders had to sustain a high power for 2 to 3 minutes on the climb, then recover quickly on the descent. These types of high-intensity intervals are extremely beneficial for a rider's fitness and are performed not only while racing, but while riding normally. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, is becoming more common across the cycling scene, and with good reason. A multitude of performance studies have shown that HIIT improves metrics like VO2 max and functional threshold power, both of which are extremely important in any discipline of competitive cycling. Intervals can also improve peak power, which can be very important at the end of the race. So we've heard my opinion on why more road riders should incorporate mountain biking into their training. Now let's hear someone with a bit more experience.
Josh Foley, I'm a collegiate cyclist racing for the Leeds McRae cycling team and Velocious Sport team out of Winston-Salem. Mountain biking provides skills for all aspects of cycling. You learn how to handle your bike riding rough terrain. Obviously, the bar setup's a little bit different on the road, but overall, you kind of understand how a bike will react to different situations and what to do in those situations. In mountain biking, a lot of the racing involves some super high intensity efforts, and I think that helps a lot, especially in a discipline called crit racing, which is on like a closed circuit, lots of turns, and you're punching a lot, and you're having to sprint out of corners and hold short bursts of power, and that's what a lot of mountain bike racing is like. I think if you're a mountain biker or a road rider and you mix up both on the road and on the mountain bike, it'll just keep you from burning out longer.
So what does it look like when these skills and fitness from mountain biking are put to use on the road? To find out, I've gathered some of Leeds McRae's finest multidiscipline athletes. All 4 of these men have extensive experience in both mountain and road bike racing. So let's end by seeing what they can do on an epic descent.